What's up, legends? I'm Tori, the Geelong-Flipper, your Uncle Flip, coming to you live and direct in a pre-recorded video from, well, Geelong, Victoria, Australia. I hope that you guys are super well. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and welcome back to everyone else. I'm a full-time reseller. I buy stuff and sell it on eBay, and that's how I make my living. And I also write books that are under my real name, Tori Favreau, on Amazon. Let's hit the road. I am under a speeding time limit, and we need to get a wriggle on. A bit more of a, I'll still be talking to you, but a fair amount of it today will probably be in the car. Got chores to run, but I still want to talk to you. So let's get crack-a-lackin'. Tori here.
Your Uncle Flip.
Geelong-Flipper. Hey guys, Tori.
Your mate, Tori.
It's Geelong-Flipper here.
Geelong-Flipper.
Me, Tori.
Tori here.
I'm Tori.
Tori here.
Tori here. The
Geelong-Flipper.
How you doing? Okay, so the glasses are on. That means my driving eyes are ready. My driving eyes. And I hear you ask, but Uncle, do you need But Uncle, do you need glasses all the time? Well, no, child. No, I don't. I don't need the glasses for up close. I do need them for a bit of distance. I can drive without glasses. It's just slightly out of focus, and I don't enjoy it. I can still drive safely. I can see road signs and the like, but they've got a bit of a haze to them. I don't know if you guys have experienced that, and I don't like it. So it feels a little bit odd to be doing what I'm doing. I'm heading off to the offsite to grab two things. I pick-packed everything over the weekend, but I do want to have a clear day off tomorrow, being Tuesday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. And guys, if you are wanting to actually watch these on the day they're released, do consider the channel membership. It starts from as little as $1.49 a month as of May 2025. So yeah, if you want to see it on the day that, if I say, hey, it's Monday, and you want it to be Monday, channel membership will get that for you. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't make too much difference. Okay, so yeah, picking up two things, and we also then need to go to a party shop, and get some little plastic bags because I have run out, and I've got a lot of Matchbox cars to list. It's sort of like I'm doing a bit of a circuit. In fact, I may actually do the Matchbox car bags after I get back home and finish. I haven't processed the postage for the stuff that has sold, but I've packed it. You guys saw me pack it. If you didn't, it's on the last video. I think I was packing stuff at the offsite. It was only 8 orders, but they were good. Some good sales in there, some good unexpected sales. We were kicking knowledge. We were having a laugh. I am hungry and thirsty, so there will be a coffee stop. And it is 10:57. So I hope that you guys are doing super well. But yeah, under the pump. We're trying to take 2 days off a week. Well, we, being Ali and myself, we acknowledge that Wednesday will probably involve a bit of packing, but not listing ideally. So I have to, for myself, I want to list at least $500 a day and upload those $500 to eBay. And but because I need to do Monday's listings, and I need to then do Tuesday and Wednesday, today is a $1,500 day. And it's later in the morning than I would have liked, but I think I can get it done. I am going to finish off the Matchbox cars, which seems ridiculous when you're under the pump to be doing $10 listings, but it surprised me yesterday. I was doing comps on, and one of them was worth about 70 to 90 bucks. So that was a good little win. And I like listing them too. I find it relaxing to list the Matchbox cars. So sometimes when you're going hell for leather, it is nice to have an item that is easy. And I put in an order for a spinning mirror display thing. So I'm going to have a bit of fun with that as well. It's only 13 bucks. I don't know how long it takes from, I'm going to say the place wrong. Is it Shein or Shane or Shine? I always said Shine in my head, but it's not. I don't think it's Shine. I don't know how to say it. Can you guys pop in the comments phonetically how to say it? That would be actually a bit interesting. So we did a live last night, and those always go well. We had a lot of people in the room, and I'd like to thank the moderators for looking after things for me. The live and the Facebook group are growing at a fantastic rate, guys, and I do think that they are providing resources for us beyond just YouTube. So if you are interested in joining in, please do go to the Geelong-Flipper family on Facebook. We're growing a community of people that care about each other and are wanting to see everyone succeed and grow. There isn't competition in there. There's no nastiness. We've got mods looking after stuff. I'm the admin. Yeah, it is only for viewers. So it's not elitist. It's just literally sometimes the channel conversation on YouTube crosses into the Facebook group and vice versa. It was funny though, last night people were directly in the live chat discussing stuff in the Facebook group, and I had to hold them up and say, guys, please just do your uncle a favor, because not everyone in here knows what you're talking about. Not everyone's in the Facebook group. And so yeah, we had to rehash some conversations that had already been done, and that was fine, and that was good. But yeah, so just know, in either place, YouTube or, I mean, we can't stop trolls, but we can in the Facebook group. So can't stop the trolls here. All I've done is basically, all you need to do, if you've got people commenting or saying things that you don't like, block that channel or that person. Just look up instructions on how to do it. I've had to do it, I think 5 or 6 times, where I've just had enough of certain people's commentary, and they can comment all they like, I believe. I just don't see it anymore. I think that's how it works. I don't know. If I block someone from the channel, I don't think it blocks them from the channel. It blocks me from seeing their presence in the channel, I think. I don't know. How does that work? Come on. So I'm at the intersection of Settlement Road and Torquay Road in Belmont. And yeah, it's like, it's just so erratic. It's like, I know they're trying to get all the traffic through, and the priority's being given to the Settlement Road because it becomes the Colac Highway. But like literally the last light change for the lane I'm on heading into Grovedale, it let 2 cars in, or 3. Now I'm the 3rd car. I'm just keeping an eye on the lights. And this time around it's let about 5 cars through. So who cares? But yeah, the listing, I need to punch those listings out fast and get the items, because I don't want to go back to the offsite tomorrow. I'm going to grab maybe some tubs of shoes. I was such a jerk the other day. I mean, you know, every day pretty much, but I grabbed a tub of shoes and I showed you guys, I'm grabbing a tub of shoes to list. I hadn't noticed that I'd actually written a letter on the tub. And when I went home, I was like, I had a lady asking about a pair of shoes, and it was so funny. Have you guys here's a complaint. Have you guys noticed that generally the people who ask questions about your product are not the ones that buy them? Oh, what's the what's the measurement from the top of the collar to the bottom of the shirt, front to back? What's the shoulders? Fair enough, I get it. They want to buy clothes that fit. I don't think I've ever had someone ask what the measurement was and then buy the product. I've sold a few things. I've never had anyone who asked the question. I feel like almost like writing, you're not going to buy it. You're a tire kicker. But they're not. It's just dumb luck. I have not sold to anyone who's asked for measurements on a product. It's BS. Absolute BS. Slowly but surely, guys. I ordered some, I'll show you them when I get them. I've ordered some acrylic stands to put the Matchbox cars or the die-cast cars in as I'm listing them. At the moment, they're just scattered all over my bench. It is messy, and I'm finally starting to get the desk to a point. It's going to sound so silly. It was so messy, I was not even feeling efficient. I didn't want to write my novels there because I had all my eBay stuff just stacked all over the place. But for the most part now, most days, that desk is clear. And the mindset change it gave me it's so much better. It's like I can list stuff easily. If I want to write, I can write. I've been spending time almost every day answering YouTube comments too. I never thought that they would balloon to the point that I don't see them all, because like when you get started on YouTube and someone writes a comment, it's like, wow, someone watched that and they wrote, and then it grows a little bit, oh, hopefully a lot, but as the channel has grown, it gets harder and harder to see the comments, and I never thought that would be the case. So I try to spend 10 to 15 minutes each morning, I missed out this morning, of quickly going through the comments, seeing what needs answers, if there are questions there that we can address on a video, because everything is a learning process. You know, everyone sees something that they want to know a bit more about. I'm going to duck in now and just quickly get my coffee and my toasty. I won't be a second. Today we'll be eating on camera day for the most part, I believe, because we've got stuff to talk about, and there won't be a lot of off-site time. Not a lot at all. I really need to move quickly in there today. Okay, the food mission is achieved. The food mission is achieved. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. So I just whilst I was waiting, because they cook up your food when you're waiting there, I got an offer on a Star Wars book, and the guy offered $7 on a book that I had listed for 12, but it's reduced to 10 at the moment. And I don't know, occasionally it's just like, I know everyone wants a bargain, but when you hit a certain price point where I just go, come on. So I wrote back and said, mate, I did lower it a little bit for him. And I said, come on, you know, it's already reduced. I can ship it to you today and it'll be on YouTube. And they came back with a counter that was $1 more than they were offering. And you know how I sometimes tell you guys about books or items where if you do sell at the wrong price, you are going to lose money? This book was one of them. So by the time I dealt at a $7 offer, by the time eBay gouged me and everything like that, and my promotional listing, I would have been so far behind the 8 ball, it just would not have been, it was a deal not worth doing. So I've declined the offer. I said, thank you so much for the counter. Unfortunately, it doesn't look as though we're going to be doing business today. And I've sent it off. Sometimes that can, if someone goes, oh crap, now I've lost it, they sometimes go back and just pay full price. I mean, I'm only asking $10 for the book and shipping. But yeah, it is just one of those things where you just think, no, I'm here to make money, not lose it. So I will, I'll just politely decline that offer. And then I sent off another couple of offers as well, just trying to drum up a little bit of business. Because Saturday was good, Sunday was a bit shabby. Other than the fact, like the few things that did sell, or the couple of things that did sell, they were nice sales. Like I think it was $70 worth of stuff, which I know is not a lot. I'm very fortunate that I have certain days where stuff seems to just pop, and I'll make hundreds in a day, and then I'll have days where it's like, you know, here's your $10 sale. And I'm still grateful for it because it puts food on my table. And, you know, it's other than the small income I get from my books, it is my only source of income. So I'm extremely grateful for any sale that comes through. I think sometimes though, and I've mentioned this before, I'll say YouTubers, but probably you guys who aren't YouTubers would think this as well. You might go, oh, that's a bit of a crap sale. That's a small sale. It's still a sale, and I'm still ever so grateful. For someone spending $5, as long as I'm making money, or someone spending, well, $2,000, I'm a bit more grateful. And that has happened. If you're new, I bought a $7 set of toys at a thrift store in Melbourne. Melbourne's the capital city of Victoria. It's about an hour's drive for me. I bought them there, and then I was very, very lucky, and I achieved a $2,200 sale from those items. So that was an absolute win. We're at the offsite now. Now the offsite, if you are new to the channel, it's just a storage facility, but I have it set up like my own little warehouse and shop. And we pick orders and we talk about stuff. But today there are only 2 things to pick, so I'm just going to get in there. I'll set you up, I'll still put you up there, But we'll have a very quick chat, then we're out of here, okay? We've got work to do today. I just realised today, guys, I'm a bit of a dork. I took home a wireless mic that I've got, the Chrissy mic, and I took it home to charge it. Didn't bring it back in with me because it's still in the bag with all my other stuff. So it's not charged. If you hear people yelling, it's because there's people out there. It's not me yelling, so my voice may drop in and out, and I apologise for that because I'm so used to now having the microphone. It's way better having the microphone. I'm going to get stuff out of the car. I was going to mic up and start talking to you because I can walk away and you can still hear me. But now that I've realised I don't have the microphone, I'm going to turn this off for a second, get the stuff I need, and then I'll come back in and we'll pick the stuff and I'll turn the microphone back on. You know, I'm going to be honest with you because I'm always honest. I looked there and I thought it's just my moustache, a bit ruffled or whatever. I literally thought I had melted cheese on my face. All right, guys, if you are new here, this is my little warehouse. It is just a 4 metre by 6 metre room, but it's ours, and we put a lot of work into getting it set up, and my stock's here, and we record shows from here, and I'm super proud of it because we've really busted our butts to get everything going in here. So I'm going to pick these orders quickly. And yeah, I'm sorry that today my voice will wander all over the place, but that's just the way it is. I don't have Chrissy mic. Tub 37. There's a book. I've had this book for a while, so feels weird because I know when I turn away now you can't hear me as well. It feels weird because I'm used to communicating better now. Better now. So much better now. And now you're going to hear every time I move the camera too. It's only this video, guys. I just moved it closer so as we could talk. So this is a book that's literally called Motorcycles. I have had it for a while. It sold for $25.50, and it cost me $3. I got it at a Salvo's ages ago. As long as I'm in the right tub. This is cool. Okay. So this is the book. It's an older book. It's cool though. Yeah, literally just called Motorcycles, and it's about the history of motorcycles. Very neat. It's funny, I years ago I got my learners for a motorbike over in Western Australia. When I was young and stupid, I had thought I was going to be like some crazy dirt bike rider, not race or anything. And it wasn't when I was a teenager, but I was in the military by that point. And my friends took me out dirt biking, and it terrified me. I didn't mind riding on the road, so I got my learners. But then I didn't. When I moved back over to Victoria, because I was in Western Australia at that point, when I came back over to Victoria, the license didn't carry, and I didn't go back to get it. Okay. Next one I was excited for, so I'm going to have just a quick hunt for it because I know it's in one of the plush tubs. It's a toy. It's a cool toy. Let me find it and I'll show it to you. Okay, so transparency time, because I thought this would be quicker. This is one of the things, and guys, stop what you're doing for 2 seconds. Don't be like me. Be methodical. Sometimes I'll list stuff and I'll go, yeah, I'll put an allocation to that later, and then I forget. So what I sold was a Gremlins stripe Mogwai plush, and I know it's in one of these tubs, but there are over 55 listed tubs, and I've gone through the ones where I can clearly see that there's plush in there. And it was on the same day that I listed a Kermit the Frog Slinky. I don't even remember, like, I don't even know if any of that stuff was in the thumbnail for me to go back and go through my own video. I can't find it. I know it's here. I have been looking for about 25 minutes and I am a little bit on the upset side just with myself, but on the bright side, I did find something else for Ali in my stock that I forgot I had. So I'm, yeah, little special something for her. So little plushie. So we'll surprise her with that on her bench. But in the meantime, I've got to open every tub. I am just really lucky that this is a large plush and should really stand out, which will give me, there's about 6 plushies that I just didn't allocate. I know they're here. Allocate everything. Please don't be like this, because I'm like upset because I've got so much work to do. And this says 25 minutes. I thought I'd be out of here by now and I'm still looking for it, but it's not the customer's fault, it's mine. It's just frustrating. Like, sometimes I'm like, my head's so all over the place. I just have to go, I think I just have to go, slow down. Just slow down for a second, mate. Don't know. Okay, that took nearly half an hour because I didn't do my job properly the first time. So this is the plushie that sold. I paid $3 for it at a Salvo's, and yeah, he's a cute gremlin. He sold for $45 and shipping. I'm grateful for the sale. I'm so angry at myself at the moment. I feel like it's hard to celebrate the sale, but I am pleased and I'm so grateful. You little bastard. I'm going to just quickly update, whilst it's in my head that I don't lose the rest of the other things. I'm going to update them too now. So that one. That one. There weren't as many as I thought, thank goodness. There's 4. So we can go into the bulk listing tool, edit those, put them in tub 43, edit selected. Feels so silly, guys. Don't do this to yourselves, please. Custom label, T43, copy that. All right. They're updated now. Jeepers creepers, Tori. You are a buffoon, good sir, good sir. All right, now I sold one of my books whilst I was busy freaking out. Give me 2 seconds, I've got to have a coffee. I feel a little bit better, but what a waste of time. What a waste of time. So, the book, I'll pop into a padded mailer. That'll do that nicely, just straight in. Yep, fits. Thank goodness. And that's a small mailer, so the postage won't be too punishing. Just got my rubbish up there at the moment. I need to take that out of here. It is only paper waste, but you know, cleanliness is next to godliness, so they tell me. All right, Tori, get your shit sorted, mate. It's such a cool toy too. Sorry, it wasn't 45, it was 49 bucks. Sold via promoted listings. That's fine. Breathe deep. Promoted listings are fine. They get me business. Jeepers creepers though. $7 transaction fees and $8.45 in promoteds. But this is something I want you, I will keep saying it till the cows come home. I paid $3 and I got 49. No problems. That's fine. Okay. Done. And he's super light. I think we might do the old, I reckon he, as long as no one dobs on me, he can make a little trip in an airtight vacuum. Let the torture commence. I'm really sorry, mate. Dun 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 dun. Let's put him into an airtight vacuum. Will he fit in the small satchel? Get in there right bloody now. Get in there. 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 It's only cruel if someone sees. Ta-da! Okay. It's for Bo. Bo, thank you for your purchase. Be sure to resuscitate upon opening. Oh, and don't give water. Don't give water, I think, and don't feed after midnight. This is the thing that never made sense to me, though, in Gremlins, right? Never made sense to me. Don't feed after midnight. Well, any minute of the day is technically after midnight. So what is it? Just don't feed Mogwais. I sold one of my books too as I was crapping on the dead of Easter to. I actually think he watches, but he's a fan of my writing. But I think I told him about you guys and the YouTube channel. Yeah, I hope so. Anyhow. That would be rather lovely. 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 I actually do think he watches on occasion. Gary V. Not that one. The one in New South Wales who's my mate. And I'm blessed, is a fan of my writing. Here's the mailer that I'm going to be putting your book in, mate. Pachow! I'll sign it, I'll write something cheeky, and at the dead of Easter is on its way to you, and I'll send you, you'll have the tracking before you even see the video. All right, guys, that does wrap that up. Thank goodness. Like I said, I've really got to get the rest of the work done for the day. These are here, that's there, that's there. I'm leaving the station for Ali because she's coming in. She'll get a surprise. There's a big Hello... Oh, she's not here, I don't think. There's a big Hello Kitty waiting for her on her desk, so that's awesome. And if you do want to send stuff, if you do, and it's okay if you don't, but I know some people do like sending things through. PO Box 7002, Highton, Victoria 3216. Because yeah, I want to just bling that thing out with the good old HK Hello Kitty. It's going to be cool. It's very windy here today. Let's get going. Work to do, postage to organise. All right, back in the car. Honestly, I think sometimes people driving through this storage area have no idea who is driving around, and they're barreling along. This guy nearly, I'm exaggerating. best Facebook community, and I would contend that that would possibly be the very best community of like-minded people absolutely here. Give me a second. Well, I'm glad I stopped and that I was paying attention, because Ali was entering as I was leaving, and we've got basically our own personal security at the site, and their security has to be done in a certain order. So I was just making sure I wasn't setting off, or that she wasn't inadvertently setting off alarms, because if you go in within a certain time period, stuff has to happen, people have to be gone, and if you come back in, it detects it as not one of us. So I didn't want her to get a fright. So back to what we were saying, I do think that we are extremely bloody blessed to have the community that we have, where everyone truly cares about each other. I was going through the comments. I was directed to the comments, and of a much larger Australian reseller than myself, because I'm nowhere compared to some of these guys. I'm just friendlier. Yeah, this guy, this nincompoop, actively fights with people trying to help him. It's as though he can't, I don't know, maybe he's borderline illiterate. I don't know, because people do read text differently. Maybe, you know, if you're paranoid enough, you read everything as an attack. In the chat, like, this person pretends to go to the market to buy stuff, and one of their viewer, if you ever see this and you know who you are, just come over to the bloody Geelong-Flipper family. We'll look after you. This person suggests, and I think it's really helpful, hey, when you're outsourcing, why don't you leave business cards? And the response from the content creator is, because it's not 1978. What, do you project telepathically your fucking phone number to them? I'm after Pokemon cards. Jean Grey, X-Men. And all they were suggesting is, hey, get some business cards. Which, by the way, Flutterby, I need business cards, please. It's just people talk about having a personal assistant. You know, I feel sorry for Mel, the Flutterby flipper. I'm like, hey Mel, I need this. Can you do it for me? Hey Mel, can you search on the internet and find me stuff? Hey Mel, I need a new graphic done for my website. Hey Mel, I need business cards. Hey, Flutter, can you do me a favor? Can you arrange some stickers and send them to me? Oh, I really wish I had a little tripod. Mel arranges it for me. Bless your freaking heart, mate. Business cards wouldn't be a bad idea, though. Business cards. This is the tough thing, though, because, like, obviously you've got to have your phone number on there. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't care about people. Like, some of you have my phone number, obviously, because I've caught up with you. But I wonder if you did have 40,000 followers who predominantly don't like you, but still watch. This is the thing. I think some people watch certain channels hoping that the creator takes it, not a tumble literally, but you know, that their career plummets or something, like the Schadenfreude side of things. And but I think almost every other channel will edit that out. It won't have happened. But yeah, just constant fighting with their viewers in the comments. It blows my mind. And don't get me wrong, I have bitten back sometimes in the comments, but not like this guy. It made me laugh. I'm sorry. This today is a vlog of panic, and I'm trying to calm down because it's like I know just how much work I've got ahead of me. So it's 20 past 12 now. When I get home, I'll have to complete my pack and track, get my labels done. Then I'll give it a little bit longer, just because I always wait. They tend to let me know. They have this service of this post box. Whenever there's anything in the post box, I get an email. It's good. When I was at this is at the LPO, when I was at the proper Big Australia Post Business Centre, I never got emails telling me that I had packages waiting. This joint is the best. Highton LPO. Cheryl, awesome. Cassie, awesome. Bloody awesome. Glenda, you're awesome too. They're the ladies there that help us out with our post. Bloody awesome. They even do stuff like, I know it sounds stupid, but to do efficiency, as our businesses have picked up, like, and I know this sounds silly, but once, even to the point that before, like, just as Black Eye Joe gave me a label printer, so generous, but Cheryl was at the point that she said, I know your business is picking up and you're handwriting labels still, and I can't figure that out. Do you want to borrow one of our Dymo label printers? I had it in a box when Joey showed up and just never needed to get it out. But the fact your own little post office is going to loan me stuff to make my life easier, bless your heart. I love the fact that if you're good or try to be, that generally you will surround yourself with good people. And I think that's what we're doing, guys. There's none of this bloody fighting on the comments, at least not that I see. You know, we occasionally get some loser jump into the live chat, but they get dealt with pretty quickly. We've got a good moderating team. I'm blessed and humbled as always by you guys. But yeah, I had to laugh. Well, I didn't have to laugh. I laughed and laughed that the fact that this person has got tens of thousands of followers and is fighting them over suggestions, because anything that runs contrary to them selling a course or, you know, a bloody spreadsheet is the antithesis of what he is trying to do. So, like, there's no free help anymore. No free help. No. The fact that we get anything from YouTube should be payment enough. It's like the viewers have become a side hustle to this person. Just someone that they can. I don't even think that they're properly selling anymore. I don't know. I watch intermittently now, because I don't want to hear about your stupid program every like 3 or 4 minutes. I get that people invest money, and I talk about my books, but I don't friggin' read chapters out of them hoping that you'll bloody buy them. I say I write horror books. They're awesome. Get them off Amazon. Get them off me. That squeaking is the tubs. It's not my armpits. Anyhow, almost home, and I've got to get into doing the rest of this stuff. I'm going to try to multitask and call up a mate while I'm doing it. The same mate who sent me this bloody link to this idiot fighting with his viewers. But yeah, I just want to have a laugh about it. So I'll do that, get inside, get the pack and track done. I'll say goodbye to you guys for a quick second, then we'll jump back on. It's all over the place today. I feel like I'm all over the place, and I just know I'm not going to be able to list enough to get myself 2 days off. But I'm going to try. Maybe I've got some multi-$100 items in the house. I don't know. Let's try to be efficient. I say every week, I'm going to learn from this. And then come Monday, I've still got to do $1,500 worth of listing. But I won't fight you about it. Come on, that was a funny punchline I need to hit, but I won't fight you about it. All right, guys, we're getting there. We're bloody getting there. I can tell you that now. We are headed to the post office to drop this stuff off, and the cat decided to run under the car. As I was a neighbourhood cat, it's beautiful. I can't remember what the breed is. An English. They're really fuzzy. It's either British or English something or other, and they make this. They don't go meow. They sort of go ring. Anyhow, it's gorgeous. Its name's Bernard, and I don't want to run Bernard over. So Bernard always annoys our cats. He comes up to the door and hisses at them, and they all hiss back at the door. So it's like having a symphony of hissing. It is 1:30. now in the afternoon. I still haven't listed anything, but yeah, the post is right next to me, all labeled and ready to go. I do need to quickly go and duck off to the party shop to get the little bags for the Matchbox cars. Once I've photographed them, I really don't like just chucking them back in a bag altogether where the metal clanks against itself, because that way I might end up sending a customer a product that doesn't quite look the same as what it did when I photographed it. So if you're going to get into selling small stuff like that, it is so vital that it gets to the customer in the condition that you photographed it in. Nice and straightforward. The sun is out. It's a happy day. It's 20 degrees. I'm happy with that. Not that it matters. I don't think the weather will adjust itself to how the Geelong-Flipper wants things to work out. I've got the 2 tubs of shoes. I've got some model planes and stuff that I put into the car to list. I think I'm going to have a pretty intense afternoon. Well, not intense. I'll probably be running right up until the to the last minute on this one, just to get things done in a good amount of time, and that will be okay, because you know, there's worse pressure to have than, you know, I'd rather be doing this anyhow and being under the pump for working for myself than being under the pump and having an employer scream at me. I'm screaming at me because I want to do better every day, and I think that's the main reason why you guys, like, you know, you need to give yourself a bit of a kick every now and then. I know that feeling. There's plenty of mornings I wake up and I go, not today, Tours. You don't want to play it today, do you, mate? But I have to, because if I don't play, I don't get paid. If I don't get paid, I don't. Anyhow, you know what I mean. It's not good. I'm ducking under this. I've got to one day I'm going to get a better mount for the phone to sit in, as opposed to just being on 2 cable ties on the visor. I really should, when I get out, just quickly turn the camera around and show you just how crap the phone mount is, and then I'll be like, hey Mel, can you research car mounts? Can you look that up? And she probably will, because she's a legend, but I need to be a grown-up and do it myself. Do it myself, Tory. Do it myself, Tory boy. I'm hoping low-key, I don't know, someone said they sent something. I don't know if it'll be there today, though. Keen to find out. Oh, no, it's being sent today. One of you beautiful people reached out via Instagram and said, here's my Care Bear collection. I'd like to send you one. Now, this I haven't got permission to say names and stuff yet. If I get the parcel, then we know that I open on camera. But this was amazing, this Care Bear collection, and they were in their boxes. Not all of them, but the ones I saw, and I was like, that is like the river of dreams, the field of dreams. Sorry, Kevin Costner. There is no way I would have room, I think, for the amount of Care Bears I saw there. But we'll try, guys. We will try. I haven't found Care Bears in the thrift for ages, though, so maybe the Flipper family's just drying up all the reserves. All right, I'm at the post office. I am going to quickly just show you how I tie this up onto the car, all right? There you go, guys. Welcome to my amateur hour. So I slide it through here and just have the forward camera facing me. No one ever say I don't embrace technology. All right, no parcels. And then, yeah, I was right. I think they're being sent today. So we'll keep an eye out for those. You guys keep an eye out for your purchases. There are a couple of viewer purchases in that lot, I'm pretty sure. It's funny. I watch this channel, an American guy, Kevin, who does he does 2 channels. Well, he does more than that, but the ones I watch are Commonwealth Picker and Commonwealth Flipper. And he just records them out of these cool little bungalow thing that he's made for himself wherever he lives in America. And I do enjoy it, but because he's a much bigger channel than me, he must get a lot of trolls, because he's always referring to the fact that people say he's not a real reseller because his viewers buy his stock sometimes. And I'm like, I don't understand. why people are so nitpicky and petty. That the guy does a lot of work on his YouTube stuff. He does a lot of work on his reseller stuff. And if people see things that they like, that someone that they're watching happens to have for sale, why wouldn't you want to buy off them? I don't get it. It's just like with me, with my display shelf. If you see any cute plushes on there, you know I have it because it's right behind me. And then you can grab it if you want to. It's just, I don't get why people pick and nag and annoy and the tall poppy sort of thing. But then you've got arrogant tall poppies, you know, that I don't know if the arrogance was always there, but it's certainly there now, where I don't know, I just think it's sometimes young people, when they are getting started with something like this, they experience a bit of growth, and you know, yeah, they're putting in the hard yards, but they're still at a point of their lives, like I know it's going to sound weird, but like I'm 52 and that's not old. And you know, it's funny, I always felt during my life like the autism, you know, undiagnosed, certainly played its role. But the longest I ever worked in anywhere was for 8 years in the military, and I liked it, and you know, fell in love though and left. And you can't keep moving around when you're married. Well, you can, but it's not fair on anyone. And then I worked for a big box retailer for 6 years, and I loved that job, loved working there. But, you know, all the different dominoes fall. And I think my whole life, it's like, yeah, in your head, you think, well, I'd like to be rich. But then I realize sometimes, even when I'm stressed about money, I am rich now. For the first time, like in my life, I'm not wealthy. I don't think it's monetary, it's life. In life, I'm wealthy. I have the love of a beautiful woman who just pushes me and encourages me. I've got, you know, wonderful, very small group of, you know, friends in my I visit and catch up with life. And I've got this wonderful family through YouTube. I am so rich in that respect, to love and like getting stuff done. Like, there's no way in my previous relationship, there is no way I could have done YouTube. No way. There's no way I could have written books. It would have been, that takes too much time away from, you know, stuff. And now I'm finally doing it. And it's like, I think too, it's like, I do want to have a purpose and have function that makes sense to me. And I want to leave this small little stamp on the world that when I'm not here anymore, don't worry, it's not, this is not a down in the dumps talk. I'm happy about it. But the books and stuff, it's like, you know, forever. Those books will be around somewhere, at least, you know, for a very long time. And it may even get to the point that people don't read them. But they'll be around, they existed. You know, Tori Favreau in Belmont, in Geelong, wrote books. It's just wonderful. And I feel so rich and so grateful for the fact that, you know, I've got that. I've done a channel that's based on honesty, out of the honest wanting to help people. And now we've got over 2,000 people sharing that same dream of helping each other. It doesn't get better than, I mean, I would like financial security. I don't have that. There are moments where I do worry about bills and other bits and pieces, but I'm working toward that dream. And as you guys can see the journey, you can see I'm very slowly increasing my earnings myself, you know, doing it, sure, with love and support, but at the end of the day, it's me out there on the hunt. It's, you know, people realizing that stuff that I pick from, you know, secondhand resources is worth actually buying from me. That blows my mind. It blows my mind that people buy stuff off me. And I don't know if like you guys are ever humbled by that, but I see the stuff you guys pick. We share it, we talk about it, you write about it. And I am just like, you're so clever. How can I possibly keep up? Because you guys are just nailing it. And I go, well, one day at a time. One day at a time. Now, I'm at the place where they sell the bags for, that I put the cars in. Give me 2 seconds. It's just a party shop in Warren Ponds. And we'll grab that and we'll keep on trucking. Okay, so here they are. So I get these ones. You can probably get them from anywhere. I did look on eBay, but they seem to be cheaper at this party shop. There's 80 in a bag. They're, I'm looking at my eyes because my fake eyes because I'm blind. 75 mil by 100 mil and 80 in them. So I just got 400 little bags for the cars. Now we'll go home and bloody hell, what a crazy ass day. Thanks for being here for the vlog today. I know it's just general chit chat and stuff that's been happening and conversations, but I think that these are all just as important as the, you know, the listing and all the other eBay stuff. I think it is important sometimes to just go, okay, today I'm just doing this, come with me. And selfishly too, I need it. I need it. I'm a social, it's weird. I'm a social, but can't even explain it. I'm a social person. I love people, and I think for the most part, people are good people. And I think even those people who may not be showing great sides to themselves sometimes have got some good qualities. I think that's just the way it is. I think everyone has a little bit of something decent in them. I bloody hope so anyhow. But I like the fact that, like, for me doing this YouTube, it's selfish. And it's selfish because I love it. And I love taking you guys places, and I love talking to you all. And the live streams now are just like divine. Like, I'm so excited for them. To even at night time when it comes to around 7 o'clock, and I know I'm about to like go live and get real-time interaction. It's beautiful. I thoroughly enjoy it, and it's something I know that not too many people get to do. And even if you are a wannabe YouTuber like myself, you still have to hit certain criteria to even be able to live stream, you know, let alone all the other benefits that come with doing okay on YouTube. But the live streaming for me, I'd forgotten, like, because I did live streaming on TikTok a long time ago, years ago now, and I'd forgotten just how much fun it is. How much fun it is dealing with all the different personalities and, you know, just expanding friendships. And it does let us connect a lot more sometimes than just the comments section. So I'm so grateful for that. And I'll tell you something else. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. But even though I'm hungry and I'm thirsty, I'm going to be good, because yesterday at the shops when I went to the Coles, they had the prawns that I like, right? I like prawns. And they had Vaname prawns, which I like. They're not the big type. They're the cheap prawns. I like them better. As a rule, I like them better than the really expensive ones, because they're like, taste like a prawn, but a little bit sweet too. You know, like me. And they were $8 a kilo, and they weren't old. I said to the lady, why are they so cheap? As I bought 2 kilos of them. I should have bought more. And she said, the contract with that supplier is coming to an end. And I said, well, so eventually we're not going to be having more of our little Vaname prawns. And she goes, no. But she reckons they're trying to burn through the contract faster to get it over and done with. And that's just someone's opinion. Like, that's not fact. I know nothing about it. But the point is, as hungry as I am, and I really feel like I feel like fast food for my lunch. But I know I thawed out some of these prawns because they're frozen at the supermarket. I thawed out a little bit for yesterday and today. So I'm going home to prawns. I'm going to have a quick prawny lunch. Say hello to the prawn boys. and dip them in some sauce, and then get on with my day and listing. I'll take in the tubs, the shoe tubs, and I guess it's too early in the video now. I'll check for comments. I asked you guys if you wanted me to do some videos. I quickly looked at comments earlier just to see how the video was performing. It's going great, thank you. And that's thanks to you guys, not thanks to me. And but I did ask if you wanted me to make certain sorts of videos. And I haven't heard anything, so I am just going to wait and see, because it sort of saves me. But it was just about how to look up, or how to deal with shoes. Because I go okay with shoes. Not great, but okay. I'm certainly not an expert, and shoes aren't what I do all the time. As an everything seller, I need to know a lot about a lot, right? And I think this is where sometimes it can feel overwhelming for people. I'm a naturally curious person. So for me, I can get excited and deep dive into just about anything. And I think that's also a characteristic of autism, is that I can hyper focus when I want to. I wish I was hyper focusing on my writing at the moment. The tism's just not doing the righty game for me at the moment. I'm not writing as much as I would like to. But yeah, it is just one of those things where it'll come and go, it'll ebb and flow, don't you know? I did that deliberately because I'm a lyrical genius. But yeah, so I'm going to have prawns, and I'm not going to be spending money on junk food for my lunch as much as I want to. I sometimes give in, and I've got beautiful food waiting for me at home in the fridge, you know, freshly cooked or whatever. And it's just like, oh no, I want to go and have, you know, something greasy. No, today it's a protein iodine banquet. And I am totally waffling now. So I'm going to go. I'm going to get some work done, guys. I will sign off for now. It might be the first time in a long time that I actually get a video prepared early for the channel members. And don't forget, guys, if you think about here, don't forget, if you want to watch on the day, channel membership is the way to do it. I upload of an evening, and it gives you guys some evening viewing as a rule, or very late night viewing, and everything else comes out at 6 a.m. in the morning, except for YouTube shorts. It's a beautiful day out here. I am, yeah, other than the stress out earlier trying to find that stupid plush, which isn't stupid, it's super cool. But without that stress, the rest of the day's been good, but I've got a power of work left to do, and I better get home and do it. So I am going to say thank you for being my friends, and thank you for supporting the channel. I feel like I'm in constant gratitude mode at the moment, and you know what? That sure as hell is not a bad place to be. I'll give you the hot tip. As always, guys, if you want to send anything, my address is at the end of the video. My ways of contacting me are at the end of the video. If you are watching far enough ahead and you're a reseller trying to get out of the game, or if you are, you know, just watching and you live somewhere that I can get to source stock or do a bulk buyout, please do hit me up on those resources. And yeah, I really do appreciate the love and attention that has been shown, and the way it's growing. So thank you so very much, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye boy.